Hey, this is Pokemon Fire Red video number 22. In the last video, we finished up Route, so I guess 14 and 15, and you get to see what happens when a Pokemon runs out of moves. Charizard ran out of moves, and he had to use Struggle for like the last 1.5 trainers on that route, so that was pretty interesting. But in this video, we're going to go to the Safari Zone. There's two things we need to pick up in the Safari Zone. I'm sure you know what they are, so I'm just going to go ahead and say them. One is the gold teeth for the Game Warden. You know, normally you go talk to him first and he says, "Oh, I can't find my teeth." And then you're like, "Oh, I know where they are," and you go to the Safari Zone and you get it from him, or you get it for him. And then the other is HM3 Surf, which is a very useful HM for those of you with the water type on your team. It's a really good water type attack. So Surf is one of those few HMs that's actually a pretty good attack, as well as, you know, an outside move, Surf and Fly. But anyway, here we are in the Safari Zone, and just in case you've never played Pokemon and you don't know how the Safari Zone works, you go in here and you catch all these Pokemon, but you're not allowed to use your Pokemon, as you saw with that Nidoran a while ago, and also with this Paris here. You have three options. You can either throw bait at it, you can throw... I think you can throw a rock at it. Is that still an option here? Might use one floor store, or found a floor store. Let's see. Let's wait until I get a... You can throw bait at it. You can throw Paris. Yeah, rock. You can throw bait at it. You can throw a rock at it, or you can just go ahead and throw a Pokeball. And basically, the way it works is if you throw bait at it, it makes the Pokemon more, I guess, likely to stay. But it makes it harder to catch. Whereas if you throw a rock at it, it makes the Pokemon more prone to flee, but it makes it easier to catch when you throw the Safari Ball at it. Or you can just do what I'm doing and not throw anything except the Safari Ball and see what happens. And that'll work with some of the weaker Pokemon. I actually get some pretty good luck here with some Pokemon, just throwing Safari Balls at them. But yeah. When I play these games, I never really spent a lot of time in the Safari Zone. I, for the most part, didn't really do much here. If I had, like, a certain Pokemon that I wanted to catch, like for my team, yeah, sometimes I'd come into the Safari Zone and just, you know, look for it. But I never came in here, like, on a Pokemon catching, you know, Safari mission, whatever. So, but that's how it works. The one Safari Zone that I did spend a lot of time in was the Heart Gold, Soul Silver one. You know, the Balboa, where Balboa calls you with all his little challenges. I spent a lot of time in that Safari Zone because there is, like, once you get to the National Dex and you get to do that object arrangement stuff, you can catch so many Pokemon in there. I mean, it's really awesome is what it is. How many Pokemon you can catch in that Safari Zone. The object arrangement thing is kind of a hassle. It's a little bit complicated, but you know, I spent a lot of time on Bulbapedia, kind of looking up how it worked and reading about it, and I was able to, you know, kind of figure it out and, you know, use it to my advantage to catch a bunch of Pokemon. I'd say probably at least 50. So, you know, there's a lot you can do in that Safari Zone in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And we caught the Execute here, so I just threw 2 Safari Balls and caught it. I didn't throw any bait or rocks. Anyway, yeah, that's my rambling about the Safari Zone. And, yeah. But I guess if I'm gonna ramble about something, it might as well be the Safari Zone, since that's where we are in here. There's Steel Wing, TM47 Steel Wing. That's a good move. I might have to teach it to Charizard here later. when I start doing the Elite Four. Because, yeah, it's just a good move. Alright, so here's a Nidorino, and I'm going to try the Safari Ball with this guy too. And let's see, the other Nidorino didn't work, but this one it did. So that's cool. It is easily angered. That's great. Nope. Yeah. I'm just catching these for fun. I mean, I'm not going to do anything with them. I just figure, you know, while I'm here and while they're there, I might as well, you know, see if I can catch one. And they don't take any, like, time off your time. And that's the other thing I love about the Heart Gold Soul Silver one. I don't think, at least, not that I don't recall there being a time limit on that one. It's just, you know, when you run out of Safari Balls, that's when your game is over. So you can spend as much time in there as you want, as long as you have enough Safari Balls. Alright, so this is the guy that gives us HM3 Surf. And he's kind of deep into the park. So when you come into the park, I recommend that you just kind of make a beeline for this house. Because if you spend too much time, you know, looking around, searching around, you know, running around the tall grass looking for Pokemon, then you may not make it. See, I just barely made it. So that took about 6 or 7 minutes, so I'm gonna go back in. Since, you know, there's really nothing else to do. I actually thought it would take longer than that for some reason. There's a bunch of items you can catch. There's an item, not catch, but find. Can't go over here. I was gonna go somewhere else, but it looks like that off to the right is the only place we can go off to. Let's see. We have HM3 Surf now, but I think you probably maybe need Koga's badge to use it. I'm not sure, but I think probably maybe you do. Yes. Which move should be forgotten? Yeah, I forget Mist. Mist kind of sucks. Perish Song, you know, comes in handy. I mean, I'm not gonna use Lapras, like, to battle, so it doesn't really matter which move I make him forget. But hey, you never know. After the game's over, I might decide to train up an actual team to level 70, whatever Charizard ends up at. So, nah, I won't. But, you know. Still. It's a fun thought. Oh, okay, this can't be used until the new badge is obtained, so I have to wait until after I defeat Koga. And I probably won't come back in here just because I probably won't. We already have an execute, so we'll just run. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, here's something. Ooh, a Leaf Stone. I could use that on Execute and evolve him into Executor. That way, I'll just have one more Pokemon than I have now. And I could use one of those Moonstones to evolve Nidorino into Nidoking. Oh, and here's another Execute. Y'all might notice I'm kind of talking a lot in this video. I'm trying to start talking more because I know I leave a lot of kind of silent spaces in videos. And one of the reasons I'm trying to talk more, or at least get used to it, is because I've already actually started my next playthrough. I'm not going to say what it is yet, just in case I change my mind. But I've already started it, and one of the videos, I'm like on video 6 or something. But one of the videos, I forgot to turn on the sound when I recorded it, so it didn't actually record the game sound. So the only sound in that video is going to be my voice. So I'm kind of like, well, you know, that's gonna suck, because I don't talk a lot during these videos. I don't talk as much as some of the other LPers do. So, I'm kind of trying to get used to doing a little bit more talking. But, yeah, I'm actually looking really forward to doing that playthrough. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of getting bored with this one. Because, you know, just using Charizard all the time and knocking out all the Pokemon, you know, in one hit. Yeah, it's cool, but it just kind of, I don't know, took away some of the challenge. Took away a lot of the challenge. So, maybe the Elite Four will be better, I don't know. But, I am going to finish this. I'll do, I may or may not do the after game stuff. If y'all really want me to, I will, but I may or may not at this point. But, yeah, when I finish the main part of this game, even if I do the after game stuff, I'll probably go ahead and start uploading the next playthrough. And, so I'll be uploading that one as I finish uploading this one. If I decide to do the after game stuff, that is. Alright, anyway, here's a max revive. And nothing up there. This is, by the way, the same section where we got Surf. The little house is up above us. There's a max potion. And yeah, if you come here after you can use Surf, there's like, you can do so much more. Anyway, we're back here in the Safari Zone, and we're on the other side of that pond. Ding dong. Okay. Well, I think between this game and the last one, we kinda covered the whole place. So, now let's go to the zoo. No, I don't need to learn Substitute. I know, it does seem fun. Kangaskhan. Okay, let's see. Kabuto, I think, is what you are. Yeah. That was neat. Nice. Neat. Yeah, I tried it. I heard. There's a Rhyhorn in there. And an Execute, which I caught, by the way. I tried to catch the Rhyhorn, but that didn't really work out. The Voltorb, the very image of a Pokeball. And that's a Chansey right there, I can already tell. And let's see, there's nothing up there. Here's a Slowpoke, and there's something in the thing. Oh, there's a Slowpoke in there too. I was talking about this guy. Where's Sarah? I bet you Sarah's around here somewhere. This is the building, I guess like the Safari Zone offices or whatever. All these people talk about the Safari Zone, or the Warden. I guess they work for the Warden. Yeah, he's got a speech problem because he left his teeth in the Safari Zone. That's a weird sentence. He left his teeth in the Safari Zone. That's not one of those sentences that you say every day. Oh yeah, he left his teeth in the Safari Zone. Okay. Yes, I'd like to cut it. Paris used cut. There's one more little exhibit here. Lapras, the King of the Seas. I just got one a couple of videos ago. 3 videos ago. I think it was 3, at least. There's the Fuschia Gym. We'll go there, not next time, but the time after that probably. No, he didn't show me crap. He just said, here's an SSN ticket, and get out. Oh, that's nice. Alright, and then let's see, if I'm not mistaken, this house here is the move deleter. Yeah, but I don't have any moves you need to delete right now. There's really no point in deleting moves unless it's an HM move. Let's see. This is the fisherman's older brother, I think. Yeah, the fishing guru's older brother. And he loves fishing. Apparently, he likes my style and gave me a good rod, even though I already got a super rod from the fishing guru's younger brother on Route 12. But I'm not going to tell him that because I don't want to hurt his feelings. You know, just, you know, smile and nod and then never use the good rod. Or the super rod, really, for that matter. Alright, so here's the Warden, and I gave him his gold teeth that I found in the Safari Zone. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna give me something for my troubles, and he gives me HM4 strength, which is nice. HM4 is, well, actually all the HMs are useful in this game. So now I'm gonna test out my newly found HM strength. Use, and we'll use it on Mankey. Mankey. There we go. Looks like Lapras could have learned it too, but Lapras doesn't need to know strength. Lapras knows surf, and that's all I need Lapras for. Okay. So now we can try it out on this here boulder. Yeah, I'll use strength. Hey! Mankey used strength. Mankey's strength made it possible to move boulders around. Matt found one rare candy! Yes! That's awesome. You know, all these rare candies I've been finding, I haven't used any of them. Later.